Fair enough. Moving on to the next one, we've got the Cincinnati Bengals on the road in Cleveland to face the Browns. Who do you have, Wayne?
I mean, Joe Burrow, I think last season, they struggled a little bit. He does have a calf banged up right now and missed some practice. So I'm going to go with the Browns here, pulling off the upset. I feel like it is in Cleveland. I know there's some question marks with Deshaun Watson. Is he kind of the guy that he was, when he was with the Houston Texans there? But, the Browns match up fairly well, I think, against the Bengals. They have a good secondary. They have a great pass rush there to go against the improved offensive line for the Bengals. But I think it's going to take some maturation on the offensive line for the Bengals a little bit. Adding in Orlando Jones or Orlando Brown there. So I'm picking. At least it's plus 2.5, I think, for the Browns there. I would definitely go for that. But and the Browns did win last year in Cleveland, which is this game is in Cleveland, 32-13, pretty convincingly there. So I feel good. Yeah, picking the Browns here. Awesome, updated, improved line, and then that secondary that can keep up. I think to slow down that awesome wide receiver core that the Bengals have there. So, but Pat, what do you think?
I'm in full agreement with you. I actually grabbed the Browns here too, pulling out the quasi upside. I'd say. I mean, to have 2.5 points going to the Bengals, it's kind of inferring that the Browns should maybe come ahead here on this game. But with Burrow kind of nursing that calf, and the Browns, adding more firepower to their defensive line, I don't think their team overall is a cakewalk. I think this division is going to be an absolute dogfight. I think it starts here. I expect the Browns to obviously establish run. We'll see what different Deshaun could possibly do in the air, but the Bengals need some time, I think, to allow Burrow to get back to full health, to really get that offense humming. And yeah, I could easily see the Browns coming out and just playing, better day of football than the Cincinnati Bengals. So, I'm taking the Browns.
I mean, I'm 100% agreement there. It just seems like, the Bengals, they don't get off to the fast starts normally. And yeah, there's a lot of, I guess, headwind that's going against them so far. And yeah, Nick Chubb, he can definitely run right through, especially early on in the season, I feel like. So, and ease Deshaun Watson a little
For
bit.
sure.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, ditto. I think this is a winnable game for Deshaun team. They've had a full, second half of last year, an entire offseason to get to know each other a lot better. I'm excited for Nick Chubb in his new role. I think we were talking about this a little bit, in our last NFL preview and predictions episode, but just his ability to have all of the running game basically for Cleveland. I think that's a huge boon for him and the team. I think getting rid of the distraction. Kareem Hunt, is a productive player, but in the same sense, I think when you've got an alpha like Nick Chubb, it's like, let's just see what he can do, when you fully maximize his potential. And I think this is his year to really, really break out, even though I think he's still considered among like the top five backs as we go into this year.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. And I think you had him as offensive, MVP or whatever, or offensive player of the year. So, no, yeah, at least right now, yeah, Browns. I feel like they're more favored. I feel like right now at this point, but in the end, I think we both pick like the Bengals going pretty far. But yeah, they just need to get some more reps, more games under the belt, and build up the chemistry a little bit more.
For sure.